Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Oath Esports Valorant. We're back for another week of
Week
exciting
four,
content.
week
Yeah,
four,
we're in
baby.
week four. So we're moving along through the season pretty well.
Moving along.
I'm Aiden Tees, whatever you want to call me. Here again. Finally, it's good to be back. I was a little sick last week, so sorry I had to miss. But I'm here with Jackson or Amnesia. So
Yes,
what's up, man?
sir. What's up? I'm a little stressed out right now. Got a lot of things going on. I'm trying to focus on another league team that I'm paying attention to. So trying to get them all set up and everything. But I'm here. I'm good. They're set. We're here for Valorant, not League of Legends. So I'm ready to go. Play some Fracture tonight.
Yeah, we're on, yeah, Fracture. I mean, I think it's a fun map. Fracture's fun. Um, it's definitely a little bit more. I mean, I believe it's a little bit more attacker sided. There's a little bit more options when it comes to taking sites.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, and I think that's mostly what creates a lot of the fun for it because it's a little bit more active than some of the other maps that we might see. So, um,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I agree with you. I think it's the ability for the attackers to kind of go on ropes. It really is the biggest team play map in the game, I would say. I don't know if you agree with me on that one, but I think on attack, because I say this all the time when it comes to Valorant, is that the game doesn't have to be defender sided if the attackers know how to play together really well. And I think Fracture is like that, but even more because you have more you can do. So it can very well be an attacker sided map if your attacking team knows how to play really well. And I know from what I saw, both Checkmate and Vandals are doing a great job of playing together. So I think both of them have equal opportunity to play well as a team together and be able to open up different opportunities on sending lurks maybe to one side of the map, maybe even 5-man rushing with even everything they are given, or send a bunch of people everywhere. So there's a lot of different things that they could do here, and it'll be very fun to see. I think Fracture's the most fun map to watch, maybe not the most fun to play, just because of that aspect that you can see all of the things that teams can do.
yeah. I mean, I think it's funny that fun to watch. Not sure if it's fun to play. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
it
can be like that.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I mean, I kind of agree with you. It can definitely be a little tedious, when playing it, but I mean, it is a lot of fun to watch. But we're gonna be jumping in. We're gonna be jumping in actually pretty quickly here, as everybody just seemed to know exactly what they wanted to do, so we didn't really have to wait too long, on the pick phase for the agents.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see where this is going to go. And Neon, T Corsi pulling out Neon. I was talking last week about this on Ascent when we were talking about how Neon can be fun to play. I think
Hmm.
this is also a great map for Neon to be able to dominate. And I like that you see Neon come out from T Corsi as also kind of a Neon main. It's fun to watch Neon play. So
Hmm.
I like seeing it. I like seeing the Neon pick. So
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're able to pair it well, I mean, Neon can be extremely dangerous and also very effective, with being able to take space, on both
yeah,
the attacking side and the defensive side. You know, there's I mean, there's plenty of plays out there where you see these neons sitting B main, and as soon as the walls go down, they just push forward. You know, the smokes go
yeah,
down, the flashes go out, the stun neon sends the stun in, and then and then the next thing you know, they've already taken that space, and that's a fourth of the map for
yeah.
the
That's what I was
defenders.
saying when it comes to this being a very team-oriented map. Is you if you can play with your team really well, especially with agents like Neon, you will dominate the game, unlike you could on any other map.
But already in this pistol round, they're just moving right on forward as the fast lane gets sent out. There's only space made as the right onto Cyberbite, and actually is able to find the second onto Glacian up in tower. So the spike will be planted, and now we're already in the post plant, only a few seconds into this first round.
Yeah, see, there's the Neon play that we're talking about. You can be aggressive like that. Throw
No.
that wall down. As I say that, Ubity managing to get 3, and Steve
One
managing to
enemy
also
remaining.
get 2. Kind of shutting
Last
down that
player
aggressive attack
standing.
I was just going on about, but T-Corsi taking 2 out, now just left in a 1v1, but T-Corsi manages to take out a 3rd and clutch up that round. It was going both ways there. You saw at the very beginning, I was just complimenting them about that great attack, and then you see Steve and Ubity come in and start retaking, making something happen, but then T Corsi coming right back. What an interesting first round. We're getting right into this.
Yeah, that I mean, it wasn't looking too great for the Vandals defense right there. But I mean, Ubity and Steve just pushing right on forward, being able to take that space right on back. That was a very quick retake that they got going right there, and it almost worked out really well. So
Gotta go.
already though, T Corsi making this space
Grenade.
with that Spectre.
Bomb
Now they're
buddy out.
just gonna send in some utility, some of that Ray's utility to slow down the attack a little bit. As
Gonna spot
the
him
Roomba,
out.
yeah, the Roomba spots out the first player playing
They hear
for
shots
the.
from two people too, so they know there are people me. Wait, look at the flank! Look at the flank! Glaceon here behind them with this classic! Able to take out
Finds the first-
Wreckid! Zodicus turning around for it though, getting that trade. Good trade out from Zodicus. Sith Bard getting in. That wall being thrown down by Sith Bard. Getting checkmate onto A here.
There will be the spike planted now. So into this post plant with two of
Oh,
the
UBD spots
three
Zodicus.
attackers. Two of the three attackers out on site. So this is going to be a steep try from the defense. They're trying to
Oh, the
clear out
Bucky.
Zodicus here.
The angel's dead.
And there's Zodicus down. Shotgun doing the work needed. But now the stuns are just gonna get thrown just to waste that time.
Oh, Sith Bard here in this
remaining.
corner getting blinded. But T Corsi and funniest able to make something happen. Funniest finishing off the final kill on the Cyberbite. That was a great round from both teams. Another great round. Both teams doing something great. You see checkmate come in, start making something happen. Glaceon gets a little bit of flank, takes one out. And all Vandals is playing for here is as many kills as possible because they know that checkmate has better guns than them since they won the first round. And they were able to play so well off of it. They get a flank kill, and then you see the shotgun, that Bucky come out from Cyberbite, I think, was the one who had the Bucky, able to take another out. So even though they lost that round, they were able to take a couple out.
Go, go, go.
Yeah,
There.
down this bonus. They're trying to get this space made. Not sure they realize that Dali's already moved back onto site though.
Yeah, playing it a little slower here. Checkmate looking like they're going to rotate out. Going to
flank
encounter
again.
Glaceon here. Hey, Glaceon, get one! Overwhelmed by three people. Not sure what to do there. Checkmate able to take out that flank. Getting a Vandal. Now up a player. Vandal's going to have to play this site knowing that checkmate is going to make a bit of a rotate here.
This is still doable by the Vandals though, because they're already all pretty much stacked up onto this B site. So they are ready for the
Coming
attack
through.
if they choose to
I'm outta
commit here.
30 seconds left.
Of course, he pushing through is gonna get eliminated by Ubity, but Zodicus did find one right before that, so there's still man advantage for checkmate as the spike
planted.
planted. Steve trying to find one as they're just trying to make their way out on the site.
Yeah, checkmate able to get this bomb down is huge for them on this bonus round and managing to be up a player, having a couple guns. This is 100% in checkmate's favor right now. But we've seen Ubity do some crazy things before on that first round. Can they do it again? The Cypher ult spawning out funniest. Now a 3v3, spawning out the rest of them. Ubity with 3. And Ubity managed to get an ace here. Steve taking out the final 2. Is there time left on the defuse? Yes, there is time left on the defuse. It was looking really good for checkmate there for a minute. They had a man up. They took out that flank, able to get a Vandal, get bombed down. They all sitting in tower just waiting for Vandals to make a little bit of a retake. And as we saw in that first round, Ubity, great use of that ult, spotting out every single checkmate player. All Vandals had to do was just rush the site, use the better guns that they had, and just take them all out and get that defuse. But not a bad bonus there from checkmate, able to take the econ down a little bit. Steve having to buy light, Glaceon having to buy light, and not able to take a gun either.
And already now going into this next round, starting off kind of slower here. Funny is trying to go for the jump spot. Actually gets caught on the wall a little bit, so takes a little bit of chip damage from Dally, but nothing too crazy. They're just gonna just seem to chill out a little bit, just waiting. It does seem as though they still want to try and commit to this A side. Oh, of course, right as I say that, they start moving away though.
Caster's curse moment.
For real.
T Corsi with this neon ult, ready to make something happen. You can tell he's getting ready to use it. Doesn't have a gun. Just kind of running the time down. I like this play a little bit here. Just waiting to get some sight lines. But Vandals is doing a great job of also waiting themselves. There's the neon ult and the wall coming out from T Corsi. Going to go ahead and make this aggressive play. Spots no one.
Welcome
Oh, Cyber Fight with a clean shot on the T Corsi. Zodicus getting a nice flank trade though. Sith Bard pulling the Viper's Pit out and getting
30 seconds
bombed
left.
down here. Now a 4v4. Can Ubity get the three-peat with a nice retake here? Dally.
Nice nade from Dally to clear out Funniest from sight, but the rest of the attack has moved up into the tower, so except for Sithbar, who's just continuing to try and play in this Viper's
One
ult,
enemy
but will get
remaining.
Oh, but the
Last player
cam!
standing.
The cam now left in a 1v1. Rat Kid has the health advantage. Steve gaining it back now. Rat Kid
nice
with a
try.
fantastic shot onto Steve. Able to win that 1v1, gaining checkmate yet another round. That was a great attacking play coming out from checkmate. Kind of running the timer out, making Vandals kind of question it a little bit, getting inside their head. And then T Corsi uses that ult, get them on sight. Great shot from Cyberbite up in tower, able to shut T Corsi down. But the Sith Bard Viper's Pit going down. Ubity, great cam too. There are some great plays going out from both teams left in that 1v1, but Rat Kid able to just make something happen there and get the clutch.
Yeah, Ubity definitely getting a lot of value out of the Cypher kit so far in these first 4 rounds. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it continues on that trend just because of how effective he's being able to change it up. You know, it's not the same setup every time. It's not the same lead, I guess. You know, sometimes he places the camera down immediately, sometimes he waits for a minute, sometimes he, you know, it's different every time. And I think
Yes,
that's
exactly.
definitely what helps
That's the
with being
fracture. That's fracture. You are able to do so many different things. Oh, T Corsi! What a slide from T Corsi. This is why I love Neon. Obviously, I'm slightly biased because I play that character, but the aggressiveness that Neon is able to do, Dally's just not ready for it. Checkmate, able to get the man advantage. None of Vandals left on site. That Viper wall goes down. And the KO! Steve was ready for that ult. But the
30 seconds
KO ult
left.
coming out here from Funniest, able to shut it down. But Steve will manage to get that ult out.
still
Sith
sends
Bard.
it out just a little bit later. But
Just a little late. Managing to take out Sith Bard, but that bomb is down.
yeah, and there's gonna be the wall to slow down that retake even more. They're gonna immediately break it though, but they're already starting to pile up. And there's gonna be a series of trades as Rat Kid finishes it off, trying to go for the
One
final
enemy
shot
remaining.
onto Steve, but
No time.
able to land that last headshot and the last shot onto Cyberbite, and that solidifies another round for the checkmate.
Yeah, Funny is doing a great job there of taking out those last players. I said this at the beginning of the round, but it's the neon aggression in that Viper's wall. Checkmate is doing a great job of playing as a team, and that is what Fracture benefits. You see the aggressive from T Corsi come out. You see that Viper wall go down. Funniest ult cutting off Steve's for a minute. Steve's still managing to get a kill with it, but Checkmate is able to get that bomb down and play the time. Time is the 6th defender. I think it was Isaac who said that last week. I love the phrase 6th defender because it really is. You are playing that time.
And they're just gonna just move really quick in, as already they're just all on
Oh,
site. Zodicus
Zodicus.
finds that first pick onto Cyberbite. Now,
But yeah, but this positioning.
down. They don't know.
Spike planted.
But that wall just
Glaceon
created
also-
enough space.
I don't know if you saw that, but that was through the wall. Oh, the smoke going down, locking off T-Corsi. Vandal's having a great setup for this retake. All they gotta do is get those kills, and the Cypher ult again coming out. Gally getting the kill in tower.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, nice nade onto Sith Bard. T-Corsi, the only one remaining in main. Bomb is planted here for T-Corsi with a clean crosshair placement onto Steve. No time left.
One enemy
Dally
remaining.
just has to stick it. T-Corsi's able to take out Dally, and there's no time remaining for Glaceon to get the defuse. T-Corsi with the great clutch. That was so good from T-Corsi.
Wow.
T-Corsi just sitting there in main. It was a great plant. That was such a good plant spot. It's almost like they knew that Vandals was going to get a good retake there. Vandals having such a good setup for retake. They had such a great retake there, getting up into tower, using the util to shut everybody down. But T-Corsi managing to get the nice spray through that smoke, able to hold them off bomb just long enough, using that time to his advantage.
Yeah, I will say Vandals, their retakes are really good. They, they've at least on the B side, we haven't really seen it too much. We haven't really been able to see too many attempts towards the A side, but they're getting onto site really well. It's just that one trade, that one or two trades, just ending in favor of checkmate, and then that's kind of where the round has been falling apart for them.
Oh,
But for the most part, the utility usage, the opening picks, it's all there for Vandals. They just need that one thing to go their way.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, so I guess the collapse.
The
Able to take out.
lineup works perfectly for Zodicus.
Steve's still here, gonna try to make something happen. Vandals only really having Spectres.
Spike planted.
Ubity with only a ghost here. Steve with a nice shot on his Zodicus though, shutting that down. Of course, he notices Glaceon, but Glaceon is able to take out Funniest with that Bucky.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Swing from Steve, but T-Corsi just with the better weapons, able to take care of things. Sith Bard following things up with the headshot onto Ubity, trying to jump
the
up
bug.
over the wall, but I mean, right there, I mean, it was a save round from Vandals. Still, they were still able to get a couple picks, so, good job by them, but that's just a very difficult task to do, to be able to hold these sites with, with those with those weaker weapons, especially since Checkmate has been playing so aggressive on this attack half. So, nice try from Vandals, but going into this next round, it'll be a little bit easier now that they have rifles.
Yeah, and we will see Checkmate try to make a little bit of an aggressive play towards B. They know B's been working for them, so they're just going to keep doing it. 6-1 in Checkmate's favor. So they've been able to make this work. If they can just keep the momentum up, they'll be able to dominate this game.
Yeah, already pushed up pretty far. I'm not sure if everybody is aware of this. Is able to send out the concuss before the KO knife completely stops him from being able to use anything. So that'll slow down the attack a little bit more. But the
flank! Flank
they
from
don't
Dally.
really, like what they see. So they move across. Dally with a chance for something there. Is able to do a little bit of damage before being taken out though.
Just overwhelmed by the players of Checkmate. Didn't know that they were all going to be rotating over. Just unfortunate timing there. Steve ready for this take though. T-Corsi using ult, but a lot of them taking damage from that brim. They spawn out a lot, but Ubity
30 seconds
managing
left.
to take one out. Only 3 players remaining for Checkmate. Going to go ahead and get bombed down. Vandals has so many players on this site though. Oh, the Breach utility is going to push out T Corsi with Glaceon able to take that trade out.
They know that both of these players are here, though. They are aware of at least
One
one.
enemy remaining.
Ubity just gonna push on forwards, finds that first pick, looking for more. And
Oh,
there it
Ubity!
is, lands the headshot onto your favorite rat kid, and Vandals with a great retake right there off of the back of honestly some fantastic breach utility right there.
Yeah, Ubity with some nice push there at the end. Able to get the one pick, that Brim Molly really doing a lot of damage to Checkmate's aggression from Steve. And then Ubity just sitting there on site, able to clean up 3 of the players remaining. Checkmate still having money though from all the round ones they have. But I always love to say that Valorant is a momentum-based game. So now that Vandals is able to kind of get around on them, maybe they're starting to adapt to this 5-man aggression play that Checkmate loves to do. They love to play these 5-mans. And we'll see if Vandals is able to adapt to that here.
Yeah, and Cyberbyte will see at least 2 of them on that Ross. Already sending out the utility. Obviously, pretty worried that they might have already pushed up closer into that arcade area. But seems as though they're just looking to completely avoid that push.
Yeah, all of them going under here. Getting spotted out over an arcade. We see the flank come out here from Ubity.
Yeah, so that call will be made. They know that they're not there anymore, so that might create just enough doubt, actually.
Yeah, it's just this timing here. They're just letting this timer run out, but Ubity is going to spot Racket. Oh, and the Cypher ult shuts down their plan.
Yeah, now they know all 4 of the remaining
30
players
seconds
are
left.
at B main with so little time left.
Ubity with a nice early pick. Now Checkmate kind of scrounging up.
Really good position here. Sees the first 2. There's the nade to try and do a
Only
little
13
bit of damage.
seconds.
Backs off, though. Yeah, there's just so little
10
time.
seconds.
All Dally has to do is play that time. All Dally has to do is hold him off.
One
And that's
enemy
exactly what
remaining.
Dally's doing.
Spike down A.
Util shutting down the rest of Checkmate. Winning Vandals that round. And this is what I was saying at the end of last round. Is Vandals, it's the momentum. Now that they got 2 rounds, they're able to kind of keep going. Checkmate does have the money to buy. Zodicus going to have to go on a little bit of a light buy here. But they have, Vandals has the momentum in their favor. And they're starting to adapt to Checkmate's plays. That's 2 rounds in a row where they've just played safe, waited for the picks. They know Checkmate loves to play 5-man. So all they're doing is playing safe and waiting for Checkmate to push into them and getting the shutdowns, starting to get rounds back in Vandal's favor.
Yeah, now again, Checkmate trying to go for that 5-man push. There's gonna be the Viper Wall. There's the KO knife, suppression, and then even the fast as well flashes. So
The Viper's
Face
pick.
your fear!
probably gonna be a pretty easy plant here. The Fatal will be able to catch Cyberbite. So
Well, the ult's coming out from both teams.
yeah, and
Breach ult and Steve's ult.
they're all just trapped in that corner now.
That was a great ult coming out from Steve.
One
And
enemy
as we see a
remaining.
bunch of, oh, the Neo. Only Racket remaining. That was such a great round from Vandals. The use of ults. Sithbard getting that ult down. Racket using that Fade ult, spotting Cyberbite out, able to take out Cyberbite. But Steve able to come out with that Brim ult, holding them all in that corner. And we will see a timeout come out here from Checkmate. But as I was saying, we see a great, it's the momentum is still coming out from Vandals. That's 3 rounds in a row now, up to 4 and 6, still in Checkmate's favor, but Vandals is keeping things coming back. They are able to keep adapting to this. They were able to shut down that ult play from Sithbard, locking them in that corner. You see them run out tower, take out the players. Racket, the only one remaining there in main, just getting taken out by the overwhelming forces in Vandals' favor, getting Vandals another round for them. They could be able to tie out this half if they keep this going.
Yeah, I mean, I think check or not checkmate. Vandals have definitely found the key to the retake against
Yes,
against
yes.
checkmate here because checkmate they're getting onto site really fast, but because they're moving so quickly, they don't exactly have a whole lot of time to be able to set up and solidify their hold after the plant happens. And Vandals, they're doing almost the exact same thing checkmate is doing, just on the defense. You know, as soon as that plant goes down, their retake is already in action. You know,
Yes.
they're trying to meet checkmate head on,
That's
and
what I
it's
mean
working out
by
really well.
that's what I mean when I say adaptation. Is if you're able to adapt to what the enemy team is doing, then you're able to do super well. And it looks like checkmate's trying to adapt a little bit here. Instead of doing their usual 5-man, they're deciding to send 2 up, but keep the aggression towards A main with T Corsi's Neon ult. So maybe checkmate or Vandals is gonna think they are all A main.
Out of charges.
T Corsi getting ready to go right back out again. But Cyberbite on this flank for drop.
System failure.
It's gonna be a good opportunity here. But
Yes, Cyberbite.
Cyberbite
Spike's
already taking
planted.
care of it. So
Funniest not gonna be able to get the res. Stuck up there in drop.
Watching this spot.
it's effectively a 3v4 now.
It's a 4v4. They got time on their side. If checkmate can just hold for time. But it looks
enemy
like
remaining.
Vandals is just gonna play the aggressive play. Glaceon able to take out 3 with such a nice aggressive play there.
Yeah, and again, Vandals moving very, very quickly on their retakes. You know, I
Last
feel like
round before the
I
switch.
think I just mentioned it. You know, they're meeting checkmate head on. As soon as that spike gets planted, they've already started their retake. You know,
Yeah.
and so it's working out perfectly for them. I mean, they've won the last 4 rounds. So obviously they seem to have been able to crack the code. Um,
Yeah.
with being able to defend against the aggression that
Yeah,
Checkmate has been
it
bringing.
really is, you know, the adaptation and just being able to do that. Being able to Ooh, and Dally gonna go ahead and buy
You
that
will
off.
not kill my
Sitting there and
ally.
A main predicting it, getting the kill. The Zodicus will get a res. And Nade gonna do a lot of damage to a lot of Checkmate's players though. And Steve getting 2.
Steve just
Can't Steve
cleaning
get
up,
more?
going for a third, but was finally shut down by Funniest. But still, that's even things back up. So now,
3 players remaining for both teams, but you do see Funniest at kind of half HP here. Probably just gonna wait for that Sage heal to come back up.
yeah,
Gonna
they're
do
just
this
gonna
fast
they're
rotate.
just gonna rotate away. So it's gonna be a foot race to get back to get over to the B site, and I think the defenders might be able to beat them to it, as it seems as though they're stalling out again at B main. And yeah, Glaceon already up chooses to use the ult, but they are going to be able to
30
push
seconds left.
forward through it and onto site.
Yeah, Checkmate already in. The ult coming out just a little late. Checkmate's players coming in really fast. Ubity already through though. Here's a line of tower. This could just be another massive Ubity retake.
One enemy remaining.
Finds the first.
There's one.
Trying to hold
And
it.
there's 2! Ubity just on fire with these retakes on B. But here we are, Vandals. Like I said, they were able to tie this game. Going into the second half,
Switching
6-6.
sides.
Vandals start really adapting. Able to just shut down all of Checkmate's plays. Even when Checkmate would get onto site, they were able to just get these clean retakes, using their utility really well. Vandals being able to play as a team so well, but Checkmate also doing a great job of playing together. It really is just a battle of 2 fantastic teams here. It's just a matter of which one is going to prevail.
Yeah, now, especially now that we've switched sides, you know, I mean, sometimes that can be the difference. Just being able to switch over to the attack or to the defense, and just being able to see, give it a little bit of a different look. But
Yep.
already, now Vandals having already broken the Sage wall, so they're going to be able to push up pretty quickly. Zodicus is going to be able to spot out a few. It takes quite a bit of damage from Cyberbite though, but the stuns are going to go through. Cyberbite getting caught up on this wall a little bit. And
Funny is still in this nice angle though.
yeah, still holding this angle, but obviously Vandals didn't like what they saw, and they're just going to rotate it.
Oh, fake rotate.
Lied.
Oh, I like this. That was so good from them. Just able to fake this red. Oh, but they will get spotted out by the knife. What a great knife from Funniest. Able to spot out that fake rotate. Now Checkmate split out again. All they got to do is hold these sites for another 40 seconds.
Yeah, the stun's gonna go through to allow them to push forward through A main, and I mean they're gonna hear all this stomping around. So
30
Sidbard
seconds
now
left.
just holding the cross out onto site, but just gonna have to back up as already doing a bit of damage. Dally finding the
Spike
first onto
planted.
Funniest, looking for
Dally
more,
get
finds a
two.
second onto Racket. And now the spike planted. Glaceon
One
landing
enemy
some
remaining.
shots, but is going to be traded out as now it's all up to Zodicus in this 1v4.
Yeah, and it looks like Vandals is going to now flip the game in their favor. 7-6 into Vandals' favor. This is now the first time that they have been up, just kind of on a hot streak here, even on attack. Able to win that first pistol round, deciding which site they want to go on, finalizing on A. Able to use their utility really well on this pistol round to get them onto site, and then all they got to do is hold off Checkmate, and that's exactly what they did. Now Vandals up.
Yeah, and already seeing quite a bit of a different look for the attack with Vandals. Definitely choosing to move a little bit slower than what we were used to seeing for our Checkmate, but that doesn't necessarily mean they aren't capable of showing aggression, as they've already pushed out on the site. The wall's going to be placed down, slow them down a little bit more, and Dali's going to be able to find the first opening pick on to Funniest. Is going to be traded out by Zodicus, but Glaceon still on top of things, but lands that shot onto Zodicus as the spike is now planted in this 4v3, but UB on really low health, just with 3 points, and now the utility just going to be thrown through as Checkmate just looking for an opening to be able to move in on this retake.
Yeah, I like this buy coming out from Checkmate. Even though they lost that first round, they decided to buy up a little bit. And it looks like it's going to go in their favor. Sithbard able to take out 2. Dally the only one remaining, but that bomb has such little time.
One enemy remaining.
Dally able to take out 1. Sithbard gonna have to stick that bomb, but Dally is able to clutch. It was looking good for both teams there. Vandals able to get a great attack on a B side, get that bomb down. Now they are on the defensive side. All they have to do is play that timeout. And you see Checkmate buy up even after losing that first round to see if they can make something happen. And they were able to take out all but Dally. But Dally holding their ground and able to clutch out that round for Vandals, putting them up 8-6.
Yep, I mean, they're still almost able to take that round, which, I mean, if they had, that would have been huge. But they still did a lot of damage, so it's not completely a full buy coming out from Vandals here, even though they do have the rifles. I mean, we see UBD just choosing to go with the half shield instead of the full, and I believe his other teammates decided to do the same as well. So it's still doable for Vandals here. It's just a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, Vandals buying up here, but Checkmate is going to be super low on guns because of that buy from last round, like you said. But they did manage to correctly stack that A site, but that Brimstem will go down to go ahead and try to make a quick rotate here for Vandals. Or maybe not. Maybe they're going to try this bait play again. Kind of
Seems as though
just
they're
waiting
just
out
kind of
time.
waiting around. Yeah.
Looks like they might go and re-hit A. Glaceon shooting some
Oh,
shots.
those
Is that
shots.
heard? It doesn't
I
look
don't
like
think
it's
they
heard.
were.
30 seconds left.
Now Vandal's kind of able to just take this site for free. All of Checkmate rotating off to try to stick together with those shorter guns. I love the play from Checkmate, deciding to stick together as 5 with the shorter guns, able to maybe take out 1 and pick up a gun. And now they're able to retake as 5. Just
And
all of them
still
running through
doing the
doors,
same.
sticking together. Yeah, all 5 still just sticking together.
A bit of a shooting range right there for Steve. Able to find one, but great as already now it's
Last player standing.
Ragged and
Team
Sidbar, but
Ace.
they're able to find one, but not before Cyberbite and Dally take care of things, land those final shots, and that's a team ace for Vandals.
Yeah, Vandal's really on a streak here. They're 8 rounds in a row now, bringing it up to 9-6. They were able to able to shut down that buy coming out from Checkmate, able to buy that previous round. But now Checkmate has the chance to really defend themselves. All having rifles, all having full shields. Vandals having a lot of guns to their name, but not quite the buy that Checkmate has. This could be the opportunity for Checkmate to swing this game in their favor.
It's a really good Viper's Pit.
Yeah, the Viper's Pit coming down on A. All of them deciding to take ropes here.
I'm a big fan of that Viper's Pit placement.
T Corsi in the right position. Able to take
Gonna back
Steve
out.
out. See, that's such a great play from T Corsi. You don't want to ego for more. You want to take the one that you have, back up, and keep your man advantage going.
Well, you want to keep swinging because
No.
you want more kills, but it was the smart play.
Yeah, you want to keep swinging, but you shouldn't keep swinging.
Eliminate.
Sputnik kills with
Already
2.
Checkmate just collapsing onto this hold on A. UB already pretty low, and Glaceon with the Bulldog, so still doable.
One
but
enemy
just so
remaining.
little space, and yeah, T-Force and Sidbar just collapse on, and there's just nowhere for the remaining Vandals players to go.
Yeah, and here we see Checkmate, like I was saying at the beginning of this round, start to make their swing. You saw Vandals a little bit low on the guns. Checkmate knows that. And we'll see another timeout come out for Checkmate. They were able to take that round. Checkmate managing to keep 4 players alive. 4. So they're able to keep those guns in their hand. We'll see what Vandals' buy is going to be here going into the 6th round. Can Checkmate swing this even further into their favor?
Yeah, I mean, that round, it was kind of weird because a lot happened in what felt pretty fast, but almost the full amount of time of the round was used. So
Yeah.
it was kind of weird because it felt like it went by really quickly, but in reality it didn't.
Well,
Um,
it's the ability that Checkmate has to play time. We saw them do it on attack too. They know how to play time super well.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That round, like I said, that round was just kind of weird. Um, but hey, maybe that was the catalyst for Checkmate to figure out the defense here. Vandals gonna have to go on a little bit of a save, it seems, as mostly stingers being bought by them.
Yeah. Going to run it B here. See if they can make something happen on this offense.
Yeah, and Buddy is Zodicus just trying to hold down this side. That breach is gonna be able to find the first thing. So Buddy is
Spike down
able
B.
to find 2 before his troubles just stuck on
Here.
site before Dali's able to shut it down.
Spike planted.
And now with the spike being planted, we're into this 3v3. And rifles might have been able to be picked up by some of the...
Here we go! Shocking!
T-Corsi gonna go ahead and pull that Neon ult out in the 3v3 to try to retake. Able to take out Dali.
One enemy
As the shot
remaining.
spotted out, Steve too slides in and gets Glaceon too. T-Corsi 1v3ing the rest of their team, able to get a perfect retake, gaining checkmate another round in their favor, bringing this game a lot closer to a tie again, gaining 2 rounds back on Vandals.
Yeah, that was great individual play right there from T Corsi, just popping the neon ult, being able to just move being able to swing a little bit quicker, and then also just knowing that with the ult has they've got the damage advantage, um
Yep.
you know so especially being able to see that the rifle of the Sage hadn't been picked up. So, but that was a very early pick. Not sure where that was at.
Over a drop, over on Dish. T-Corsi managing to get an initial pick on the Vandals. Like he was able to do that other round. And Racket getting an early pick on a Ubity as well. Vandals now down to only 3 players. Might be another round of Checkmate's favor to bring this round to a tie.
Yeah, that was just so quick. And even though they did take quite a bit of damage, both Racket and T Corsi, it just didn't really, it doesn't really matter because they were able to get the pick. So
All Checkmate has to do is just hold.
First, looking for a second. Finds a second, trying to get away before Zodicus gets the trade. And now, it's a little bit more doable for the attack. Oh, well, Zodicus just opting to get the res. So
30 seconds left.
now in this 4v2, they're gonna try and get out onto the A site. But T Corsi and Sithbard are already here, so that's going to be able to slow them down quite a bit.
Spike down
Sithbard
A.
finds the headshot onto Dali, and now there's
Only 13 seconds.
10 seconds
10
left.
seconds. Glaceon stuck here on mid, able to take out Zodicus, but T Corsi will trade that out, bringing the game to a 9-9. Both teams are, it's like I said, it's a battle of 2 great teams here. They're both doing a great job of playing together. Checkmate getting a lot of early picks on defense and then able to play safe. Instead of aggressing too hard for something, they're able to take the advantage of those picks, play for their team, hold, and win them around, bringing them back up to a tie. Checkmate bringing the swing into their favor.
now Vandals. Looks like they want to try and hit the site a little bit quicker now. Zodicus gonna be able to place down the wall to slow things down, and Bunny is trying to first, looking for a second, but no. So Vandals able to get on the site. Glaceon is going to use the Viper's Pit to try and solidify this this round. So Spike has been picked up. It's going to be planted in the corner. So plenty of space to work around with this Viper's Pit now. And now T Corsi just waiting for his other 2 teammates to try and enter into this Viper's Pit. Sees Steve, but
Sith Bar trying to make something happen. Oh!
Yeah.
Dude, that Viper's Pit, so dangerous. Steve able to take out 4. It was such a great attack coming out from Vandals. Vandals now taking out Checkmate's momentum. Able to thrifty that so well. Glaceon, just them being able to get on site, get that Viper's Pit down, and especially on a thrifty round, that's what you want. Just having to have Checkmate push into you and lower that HP, and Steve managing to take out 4 players, now putting Vandals up again 10-9.
Fire in the hole!
really good Thrifty, and now Cyberbite already finding that opening pick on the front, trying to get aggressive. And
I know
Dally
exactly.
with this rocket. Almost finds T-Corsi. T-Corsi almost running right into it as he tries to escape. And now the breach utility will be sent through, and T-Corsi just going to have to run away as he's spotted out by the Cypher
Spike
ult as
planted.
well.
Vandal's doing a great job with these attacks. Another B attack without losing a single player. Able to take out just one. Now down a player for checkmate. Sithbard gonna use that Viper's Pit though to maybe try and get a good retake here. Yubity kind of in a twist here. T-Corsi managing to take him out. T-Corsi's gonna clear, knows that the rest of them are up here in tower. All they gotta do is sit on that bomb. T-Corsi gonna get a nice roll.
One enemy remaining.
T-Corsi! T-Corsi with 4! But the bomb! The bombs, oh, they halved it! Steve's gonna try to make something happen, but not quite. T-Corsi with such a massive round. Vandals getting a great attack onto that A site. Using their utility, taking one out. Checkmate down a player. But that Viper Orb just being able to hold them off. The Viper's Pit coming out from Sithbard and the Orb holding them off in tower. T-Corsi, all he has to do is hold. And then that aggressive, this is why I love Neon, just being able to slide over into tower and take out the rest of the team, unknowing, unable to react in time for it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just honestly, again, it seems like we've been saying this over and over again. T-Corsi, just that aggression, really paying off on this in this game.
And it looks like they're gonna do an A take this time, switching it up from the A, from the B. Sorry.
There.
At least one finds a nice shot through the blind, but is traded out immediately by Dally. Now Cyberbite trying to push through. There's the flash again.
One enemy remaining.
Off of it, and
What picks?
T-Corsi and Sithbard gunning them down. Glaceon
T-Corsi's a slide.
the last pick, but the slide saving T-Corsi's life, and it and now checkmate back into the lead.
Yeah, T-Corsi is starting to go a little crazy. Just 4K last round, 3K that round. Checkmate just doing a great job of holding their sights. Vandal's trying to do another aggressive 5-man play. Checkmate able to shut it down. And like you said, now back into Checkmate's favor. Such a close game here. 11-10 back in Checkmate's favor.
Yeah, and I mean, now seems as though they might want to go back to the B side here, just kind of playing a little patient. I think they did hear Zodicus run across a little bit, but shots will be fired. They are aware of at least one player here at the arcade, but T-Corsi, again, trying to get aggressive.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and... It looks like they're trying to figure out where to rotate to checkmate. Vandals just playing it really slow here, trying to get a pick. And pick they will get. Cyberbite able to get the first pick onto Funniest with that Spectre. Dally going to have this Vandal. Maybe going to try to make their way onto A. No, I lie. They're going to do this quick rotate over to A. Up a player here. They got Sithbard here. All Sithbard's got to do is hold, get it here. See them all drop. Was just overwhelmed by the amount of players. Dowley managing to get 2 and get plant down. Vandal still having not lost a player yet. T-Corsi and Zodicus here in CT. Gonna have to try to make something happen, or this will go back to a tie.
Coming through.
Off your feet!
And there's the
One enemy remaining.
Cyberbite and Dally just swinging out with that ult. able to get them to 11-11 here. Tying up the game
Actually,
yet again. Such a close game here.
that's a really good play right there from the Vandals. You know, even though they got the first opening pick on to B, they still didn't just commit to that. You know, they still wanted to go where the least amount of defenders were and where it would be the easiest to be able to get out onto site. And so, I mean, it's the controlled aggression, I guess.
Yes.
And what
Out of
is this?
charges.
T Corsi is already in spawn.
Shocking.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's Neon, man. Neon on this flank, able to stun out Glaceon and get a first early pick.
Out of charges.
I love the Neon aggression. I love it. I love it. I love it. T
Well,
Corsi
they
managing
know-
to get the first pick.
Yeah, they know that the rest of the attackers are gonna be arcade dish side, so I mean that's good.
Checkmate. Having this player up, they're all holding on B. Kind of running it towards B, maybe starting to rotate back over to A. But you see Vandals are kind of creeping up A. Are they going to be able to get there before Checkmate fully rotates over? Ubity and Dally here. Going to come into contact with T Corsi. Now it just looks like it's going to be a duel for this site. Ubity going to go ahead and jump out just to get the spike down. Dally getting stunned by T Corsi. T Corsi coming out aggressively, but Ubity getting a nice headshot onto T Corsi. Bomb is down, but Checkmate is up a player here.
Steve just doing his best with that molly, doesn't try and hold off the main attack a little bit longer. But Ubity is stuck up in top side, so he's pretty vulnerable here. And so it's gonna be up to Steve to try and slow down this retake.
Last player standing.
And there's one, there's
but
two.
no, gets
There we go.
Is Funniest gonna have it? Funniest is gonna stick it through the half.
I will not die here.
Now all Zodicus has to do is hold it through. Not let Cyberbite takes the pick on the Sithborn, but
player
Zodicus
standing.
in Pepper Orb just able to hold
Match
out against
point.
Cyberbite. Cyberbite doing a great job of trying to hold them off, but it will be a match point here for Checkmate. But such a close game here. It will be 12-11. Vandals just needing one more round to take this to OT. Can they make it happen?
Got a little bit of pressure right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
T Corsi with the early pick. T Corsi just
more.
doing what Neon does.
sending the stuns in, going for the flash, going for the spray, and just continuing to just push forward. There's the Vipers, and through the Vipers pit as well. So Vandals just going to decide to
Cyberbite-
rotate away. We're going to see a quick trade right there.
Your duty
And
is not
Zodicus
over.
even deciding to try and solidify this round
Spike
with
planted.
that res. So now in this 3v5, Vandals are going to try and have to hold this spike.
Checkmate still has all their players alive, but Valley has the showstopper. It might change really quickly. T Corsi just barely managing to get out of the way with that Neon sprint. Glaceon is going to hold off. Funniest will get the trade, gonna flash through.
Enemy
Steve
remaining.
getting blinded. Funniest able to take him out. Dally gonna have to make something happen here. But Funniest will get the final pick. Getting 3 that round. Sith Bard going to take this defuse. Checkmate getting a
Defenders win.
very close 13-11 here on Fracture.
Yeah, that was definitely quite the game. Definitely quite the opener for this week.
Yeah.
I mean, the individual plays, I mean, you can see right there on the leaderboard, you know, the individual plays from T Corsi was just absolutely insane.
Hey, T Corsi in that second half especially really started getting the momentum going. And it's like, it genuinely it was, and I know I keep saying it, genuinely was just a battle against two Titan teams, both doing a great job of this back and forth, trying to gain favor, both doing great jobs of playing together as a team, but Checkmate coming out here on top.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like you said, two Titans, So, I mean, definitely a great game. But we're going to go on a short little break. Our next game should be pretty soon, actually. It's supposed to be at 8. So, and that'll be between, sorry, not Checkmate, Cryptid and Space Mode.
Cryptid and
So,
Space Mode.
um, yeah, that should be pretty exciting too. So we're gonna go on, like I said, we're gonna go on our short little break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to Oath Valorant. We are about to go right back into our game against where it's space mode against Cryptid. But before we do that, we do want to do our fitness drawing for just Oath in general. You know, that's it's available to all the players. You know, we do like to promote the not only the gaming aspect of life, but also you know keeping your body healthy, being able to you know yeah, like I said, just stay healthy. So we're
Yeah.
gonna do our drawing very
And what's
shortly
our
here.
prize, Aiden? What is
Yeah.
it? We haven't said what it
Oh
is.
my gosh. Yeah. So our prize for this week it is $20 in the winner's choice of game, whether it's Valorant or Overwatch. So you can, you know, buy that cool new skin that came. Didn't the
Yeah.
Oni Vandal just come out? No,
Oni
you should.
2.0 is about to.
It's about to come out, so
I
you
don't think
can.
it's out yet. No.
So you can get the Oni Vandal or you know something cool from Overwatch. So
Without further
yeah,
ado,
here we
let's
go.
go
So
ahead
we're
and
gonna
spin it.
spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1.
Who's it gonna be?
Whoa!
Who's it gonna be? Oh,
Oh,
oh.
alrighty. So congratulations, Guy Noob, for winning the $20 for the game of
Valorant or
your choice.
Overwatch?
Yeah,
Yes,
Valorant
yes,
or
yes, yes, yes.
Overwatch.
I'm a
Yeah.
little biased toward Valorant, but
Me too.
Overwatch, cool game too, I guess.
Yeah,
We do
yeah, yeah.
Overwatch streams every Tuesday. Definitely want to tune in for those. Overwatch also pretty fun game, and Reoath tomorrow as well. Want to go ahead and mention that as well. Reoath, really cool. Haven't done it, but that is new for this season. If you haven't checked it out, I would check it out. Just a little bit of a podcast type thing where we
Yeah.
go over Oath and just esports in general. Definitely don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah, and just talk about some gaming.
I love gaming.
We love gaming.
But anyway, Space Mode versus Cryptid. That is the next game we will be watching. Back on Fracture. What are your thoughts for this game, Aiden?
Well, so after watching both Checkmate and Vandals play, I'm really excited. We just
Yeah,
saw a very close
very, very
game
close.
between two really solid teams. So, I'm pretty excited to see what both Space Mode and Cryptid have in store for us.
Yeah, another one of those opportunities where it could go either team's way. Fracture, just one of those maps that very team oriented, and we know all of our teams here are very good at playing well together, as we've seen in the past few weeks. It's just which team is going to prevail over the strength. As we saw last game, 13-11, very close game. Checkmate able to kind of pull it out just a little bit. Might be seeing another one of those type of games, just very close. Fracture tends to be one of those games where it could just go either way. Even if one team previously does well, it could go the other team's way next time. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean that last game we saw. We saw it in that first half. It just turned on a dime basically. It was very much in. I think it was checkmates.
It was
Checkmates
going into
control.
Checkmate's favor at first.
Yeah.
We see Vandals start bringing it back just a little bit, a lot of round wins coming back. But then Checkmate just edging it out slightly, bringing it back into their favor and
hmm
being able to take the game. So it really is just a push and pull on this map. And I always like to say, I said this during the first game, but to kind of rehash this idea, it Valorant is very much an adaptation game when it comes to two teams that are able to play together really well. So if you can adapt to we saw it in the first game. Checkmate starting off 6-1 at one point, really strong, but Vandal's able to adapt to Checkmate's aggression, what they're doing. We saw 5-mans come out from them a lot. They were able to adapt to that and start some rounds coming out. And it'll be interesting to see what Space Mode and Cryptid also do on the rounds as well. Just are they going to be able to pull it in their favor? Are they going to be able to adapt? Is Space Mode going to start coming out strong in the first half of the first half of the first half? And Cryptid be able to pull it back? It just could go so many different ways.
Yeah, and I definitely think, as we're waiting for the players to choose their agents, um, I think the team composition themselves, what they choose to use as their agents, and how can really change how they play in general, if that makes any sense. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
watch as we're already starting to go into the game. We see the Killjoy on Devour. You know, I
Yeah.
th-
And hey,
uh,
last game we see Neon come out. Don't see Neon this game. We see Breach coming out. We see Phoenix coming out. We see Arena. Haven't seen Arena yet. It also, as much as it's one of those maps where teams can do a bunch of different things, that also corresponds to team comps. So
mhm.
you see both of these comps vastly different, but both strong in their own right. So again, it still could go either way here.
Yeah, and something else I do want to point out is Fry on the Astra. I definitely think that's an interesting pick. Normally you don't really see the Astra unless it's on like Pearl.
Yeah.
Um, and and so seeing it here on Fracture is definitely going to be interesting. Um, but honestly, I'm kind of a fan. I think Astra is really good. Um, especially in the right hands and with a team that's able to really play off the different utility that the Astra can bring. But already, Space Mode
Obscuring vision.
hitting the gas a little bit. Okajic's already on the site, moving forward. Fry is just going to get killed almost immediately by Taken losing that breach utility. So very fast take from Space Mode. Ryan get this retake going. Both Min and
Oh, but
Funny
this
Fufu find one for themselves though. So this is a little bit more doable for Cryptid on this retake.
Yeah, already starting to get some picks out here. Managing to beat up a player, but Reyna, Funny Fufu, will be a little low on HP here. All Space Mode has to do is just play the timeout here. Just hold this angle on the stage wall. Then we're going to get blind. Gonna go ahead and make the quick rush. The bomb time ticking down. They're not gonna have time to stick the defuse. Frost just sitting here. Gajik's able to take Frost out. First round going into Space Mode's favor. Great aggression here early. All 5 of Space Mode's players going into A, getting that bomb down. Cryptid starting to get a little something coming back. They were able to get some picks, be up, but Space Mode was also doing a great job of just playing the time out, just waiting for that bomb to tick down. And Space Mode, or Cryptid, sorry, just not able to have enough time to get that defuse.
Yeah, I mean, put like maybe 10 seconds more, 5-10 seconds more on that bomb, and I think Cryptid would have been able to get that retake done. But still, nice attempt, and already Space Mode just out on site, taken, moving very quickly to try and get all of this space controlled.
And there's
as
Nikto, the
finds
pick.
that first pick on Min. Ooh,
Oh,
we're
try.
gonna
Oh,
see
Kai
Siri.
though.
Down
Kai
B.
finds two with that sheriff, and
Oh,
my
Nikto with the flick. Now only 2 players remaining on both teams. It looks like Cryptid was able to just kind of shut down the buy a little bit, but Nikto managing to get 4 that round. Space Mode was up on the gun advantage. Space Mode being able to win that first round, getting to buy some guns up a little bit, but Kai comes out and gets 2 taps with that sheriff, managing to even the score out to 2-2. But Nikto will come out and manage to get a 4K, winning them that round, keeping Space Mode in a flawless game so far, being 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely seen the value in that Omen on that lurk, but Okajic's already just almost on the site.
Somebody out.
You can tell Space Mode loves to play aggressive.
Yeah, the flashes are going to come through, taking, trying
The
to
dink!
get something done with that stinger.
You saw the dink come out from that stinger. And now Space Mode able to get spike planted here, maybe. Yes, we will see Devor get this spike planted. Min gonna get a pick onto Okajix. Cryptid still up all their players. But the bomb is down, and as I say that, Nikto manages to get 1. Kai gets the trade onto Nikto, though. Stelio in main, Devor on bomb. Kai gonna come through this door. Can Stelio take Kai out? Or is Kai gonna spot it? Kai's gonna spot Stelio out, and Min is gonna run the corner and take out Devor. Winning Cryptid back around. Putting them to 2-1 in Space Mode's favor still.
Yeah, I liked that retake right there. You know, it was very
Coordinated.
I'm coordinated, and also I'm blanking on the word, but
Yeah,
they
it happens.
but they were just it was one by one basically, you know? It was step 1, clear this angle, you know, and then there just happened to be a player right there. They were able to get that, and so
Mhm.
then they were able to get that first pick, and then it was step 2, clear the next angle, and there was a player there, so they got so it was just able to isolate those 1v1s,
I need blocking
and
vision.
honestly, that's what ended up winning them around. So, great job right there.
Yeah, and you can see they're trying to do this aggressive push towards A again, and none of Cryptid's defense is here on the site. It looks like they might just be able to take it, but Kai is here to contest Sands a little bit. But that wall will gain them the site. A couple kills going out. Kai and Okajix trading each other. For now. But bomb is down for space mode. And Stelio and Dev are getting picks. This might be a third round.
Min still just moving forward. I'm gonna flash through, trying to make something work here, but I don't think they know where these final attackers are. Nikto just playing this corner with that classic, as the Molly's gonna get thrown. Quite a bit of damage.
One
Finding
enemy
the final
remaining.
shot with the Phantom,
Last player
and actually able
standing.
to land a headshot as well. Now up to this 1v1.
Yeah, Nikto getting a lot of good. Or sorry, not Nikto. Yeah, you see him come out, try to get a little bit of some picks there, but the bomb timing, Space Mode just doing a great job of being able to get on site, bait them out a little bit, Cryptid not being able to take them out before that bomb gets down, and then Space Mode able to play together super well. All they have to do is play this time, and that is exactly what they did. Just played time, waited for Cryptid to make their move, hold the angles, and it worked perfectly for them. Now up 3-1.
And now Okajix moving forwards. It does seem as though Space Mode is able to save. Oh, right as I say that. Taken. Getting 2 headshots.
Min, you need the flash.
Min trying to get something going
Last player
with
standing.
the Bulldog.
But
the rest of,
Stelio!
the rest of Space Mode is just already on the site. They just have collapsed
Spike
there.
planted.
Now Fry finds himself trying to make something out of nothing. Finds that first pick onto Nikto, able to upgrade it to this Vandal, but now
Got it. Concealment.
it's gonna be really tough.
Yeah, Fry just kind of by themselves, 45 HP. Space Mode doing a great job of getting on a site. Evor going to clean Fry up, gaining them 4-1. And so far, Space Mode just doing another really aggressive play. Taken, getting 2 over in Arcade. Only the Phoenix remaining in Min, up in Tower. But I think it was Stelio, able to rotate in to Tower, take them out, and Fry, the only player remaining, just had to try to make something happen, but Space Mode doing a great job of just holding it down.
Yeah, and now Key holding it, or actually
Kai.
getting a little aggressive. Gonna hear the steps, finds the first one to Okajik, swinging for more, gonna get concussed though. Satan's gonna try and swing out, but no!
Kai threw the
still
stun!
finds the headshot onto Taken through the stun. That's huge for the defense, and now Nikto trying to
man!
make something happen, but Min finds the headshot before the flash is able to reach to him, and now the last 2 remaining attackers are gonna have to try and rotate away. Stelio placing the wall for that safe cross. And he's able to get the plant down though.
Yeah, they are down 3 full players though. Is Space Mode going to be able to hold this off here? Stelio and Devor just sitting here in main. They did plant for themselves in main though.
Last
They are
player
going to get
standing.
flanked. Devor managing to take one.
But Buddy Fu dismisses away and
my
swings
God.
off of it again. Finds that last shot on Stelio, was 1 shot, and the defuse will come through.
Yeah, that was a great round from Cryptid. just the aggression in Dish at the very beginning of the round, able to get a couple picks that they needed, and then space mode down to 2 players remaining after another pick comes out from Min. Able to get plant down, keep their money up just a little bit. They're able to buy rifles, a couple light shields. Okajik's gonna have to take that stinger. But now another round coming out in to Cryptid. 4-2 now. Space mode, having to kind of get that momentum back, not let it get to them.
Min
though!
that ult, finds the first, looking for more, but Stelio finally able to shut down that
Your
ult.
duty
Gonna
is
go
not
back
over.
and revive Deadpool. So a little bit of a ult for an ult type of deal right there coming out off the bat, but it will
You
slow
should
things
run.
down a little
The
bit.
Killjoy
Deadpool,
ult.
yeah, uses the Killjoy.
Oh, Min!
The
Spike
Min
down.
aggressive on it, finds 3. Is gonna be able to break the Killjoy ult. Yep, there it is. The flash comes. That's gonna slow things down. Min just gonna use the molly to heal himself, and now
Is this gonna be the first 6K? Are we gonna see the first 6K? But Nikto gonna get aggressive on a fry. Min
spots him out with
running
the jump
under.
spot. Taken,
Pitiful.
finds the shot onto Buddy Fufu, but Min
Min here,
doesn't
Min
know.
here.
And find that
There's one!
there's the ace.
Min managing to get an ace! Kai taking out the last no 6K for Min, but that is an ace for Min. What a great play! The Phoenix ult at the very beginning of the round, just running out in a tree, getting the first pick, Killjoy ult goes down, and then Min just running out one after one after one, managing to find 3, take the Killjoy ult down, run around, managing to get the last pick. Used another round in Cryptid's favor, 4-3 in space mode. But Cryptid is starting to get a little bit of a momentum. Man is starting to go a little crazy here. And you see space mode going to decide to take this back to A.
Buddy Fufu actually doing a little bit of damage, just spraying through the smoke. So that's going to slow things down a little bit, and action of
Taken.
be able to find the first. Sees Nikto
Spike planted.
cross over in sand, so the call will be made as the spike
trades.
is planted, and yeah, there's gonna be a quick little bit of trades here. Flash go through. Devor stuck on the stairs, so not gonna be able to hit that headshot. Using the showstopper to try and scare off that defense a little bit.
One enemy
Really
remaining.
working, and actually able to find one onto Fry. That's gonna be the grenade back in pocket. Gonna throw that
There.
out as Kai trying to swing around this wall, trying to get something to get going
Last
a little
player
bit, but
standing.
the crossfire's there, and no. Kai finds the kills, but there's just not enough time.
Yeah, there was so much good in that round. Space mode doing a great job of being able to get that bomb down. And the ult coming out from Okajix, able to get a nice timing. Kai, the only one remaining, able to get the last 2. But this is the 3rd round now that we've seen space mode just able to do a great job of being able to play their timings so well and be able to just wait for that bomb to tick down. Now back up, stopping the momentum that Cryptid started gaining, getting a round back, now 5-3, another close game here.
Now
Shutting them down.
things slowing down
To
a little
suppress.
bit.
Grenade out.
Just want to show a little bit of a different approach, it seems, but still stacked a little bit more towards A. Okajix by themselves over by Dish. Does find that first pick on Fry, who is trying to get a little curious. So that might be able to open things up a little bit onto this A site for space mode.
Yeah, they're up this player now. So they're able to kind of start being aggressive towards me, deciding to take the dish. Min able to get a trade onto Okajix though. Stelio able to use the bait to their
Spike
advantage
planted.
and get the plant onto B. Even though the teams are even, space mode now has the advantage of bomb being planted. Min with the great timing on a Devor. Kai finishing the kill off. Funny Fufu also
One
taking
enemy remaining.
taken out. Min getting another. Stelio, the last one remaining. Frost able to get the defuse right before Stelio is able to take him out. The rounds are just going back and forth here. It's whose team is able to just coordinate better. We saw a nice bait play come out, making some noise A. They were able to get the plant down on B, but a lot of great util coming out from Cryptid's side. Men being able to get two, Bunny Fufu also getting a nice pick and able to just retake, with Stelio being the only one remaining, not able to make something happen there. Now up another round, 5-4, still in Space Mode's favor.
And Bunny Fufu holding the angle. A little bit of an off where you don't really see this one held too often. Trying to get some
Stelio,
damage
the classic!
on. Yeah, Stelio, the classic. That's quite the range as well for the classic to be able to get that kill. But great opening, so that's going to be a rifle into the attack.
Spike down A.
High, finding that pick. And just trying to.
Ooh, there's one.
Finds the first. It's gonna be thrown.
They're kind of stuck. Bombs in main.
Okajix will be able to
enemy remaining.
but Kai still doing a lot of damage, and that's not gonna allow Min to push forward. And yeah, Kai and Min just doing all the work, it seemed right there, as they're just able to gun everybody down as they tried to cross onto site.
Yeah, game is tied up 5-5 now, and Space Mode had to save a little bit. They were able to get the picks. They almost got into sight, but bomb was dropped main, and they were kind of just trapped there. Kai and Min able to push on and get the picks that they needed, tying up this game. Still anybody's favor, and now we have guns coming out from both. This will be the deciding round for the remainder of this half. Early op play on B. Space Mode deciding to be aggressive here. Stelio gonna take down Bunny Fufu. Bunny Fufu trying to make something happen there.
Obstacle removed.
Kai gonna spot out Nikto though. Back to even.
Flashbang.
A bomb will get planted onto A. Kai trying to flash out, maybe make something happen.
Flashes himself a little bit right there.
Yeah, throw the flash at the wall. Okajix with a nice positioning though.
Engineers down.
And it's one.
Okajix still in that really good position, and Sands though able to get that pick onto Min as well to slow down that retake, but Frost is just on bomb.
Last player standing.
Oh, taking Frost out. Kai the only one remaining. Looks like this is going to be in Space Mode's favor. Not much time remaining on that bomb, and I think Kai knows it. Yeah, Kai knows it. Just gonna go ahead and save that operator. And the rest of Space Mode just gonna run off site. Space Mode now up 6-5 again.
Last round in the half.
Kind of a bit of a deciding round because Cryptid probably gonna have to save a little bit here. They do have that op. And Kai maybe being able to buy. Oh, maybe not gonna have to save. It looks like we're gonna see 4 guns come out. And Kai's still able to buy. Frost also able to buy. So maybe not a deciding round that I thought. Cryptid able to buy all those weapons. Can Cryptid hold here and get another tie? This will be the second tie if Cryptid's able to do it.
Trying to find something with that. Tries to toss it over to Fry and trade for the Vandal, but Fry getting picked off, trying to escape. Back behind cover. The flash.
Oh, the
flashes
timing for
entire
Min.
team. That was huge.
Min's still not dead somehow, but Stelio and Dev are getting nice trades. Bunny Fufu and Kai, the last 2 remaining for this team, deciding to rotate a little bit. Can they do something here and tie up the score?
Spike planted.
There's one.
Last
There's
player
2.
standing.
Okay, just getting a trade on the Kai though. Bunny Fufu with the Rana ult. 3v1 here. Can Bunny Fufu make it happen?
Yeah, they're just throwing everything they've got at him. They know he's there. We'll find that first pick though.
She's doing a great job here. But Okajix managing to get that third kill, gaining space
Switching
mode
sides.
the advantage going into this half. 7-5 in space mode's favor. But it's still such a close game. Both teams playing really well. Kai and Min both getting some great trades off of each other. Okajix and Stelio also doing a great job onto Space Mode. Space Mode doing a great job on attack throughout that entire half. Just able to kind of push onto site with their team. Play off of each other. Cryptid also getting some nice retakes there. Being able to play with each other. It's another one of those games where it's two really strong team coordinated teams, and Fracture really benefits that. So if both teams are able to play coordinated, it's just which team can do better. And that's why we see such a close game, because both teams are doing so well for themselves.
Yeah, and now on this switch.
Wall raised.
Ooh,
Oh, I like
a bit
this.
of a gap in the wall.
What is it gonna see? Is it gonna turn?
Turns away right as Min swing. He's gonna take some damage from Bunny Fufu. And, and now Min just already on site. It's space made. Kai gonna be able to plant. Okajix gets that first pick on the frost though. But
Oh, take it!
Good.
With two! With the aftershock! Min gonna spot out.
finding the first headshot flat on the root, swings
One
behind
enemy
it,
remaining.
looking
Second ace of the game?
Player
No.
standing.
Now it's in the 1v1.
Kai only 40 HP though! And Okajix managing to get 3. Dude, that aftershock from the breach. You see Cryptid get a nice push onto site, able to get bombed down. But the double breach kill coming out from Taken. Min almost getting another ace. A 4K coming out from ace. But Okajix with that ghost just being super dominant. Able to take the remaining 3 out and get that bomb defused in time. Putting it 8-5 now in Space Mode's favor here.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of a crazy round right there for Min. Almost being able to get the ace, almost being able to clutch up. But you know, sometimes the shot just doesn't seem to go where you want it. So not, but honestly, great first pistol round for Cryptid right there. So.
Yeah, for sure. And now it looks like they're going to have to play it a little bit safer because they don't have the guns. They know Space Mode does have the better guns here. Min, with the Sheriff, though, kind of a dangerous sight to see. Can Min maybe make some happen? Spots out Okajix, but Okajix ready for Min. Min being
They've had a
taken
good
out.
Opportunity on to take it as well.
Great positioning, though. Now, Cryptid going to have to play it a little bit smart here. All they have is these classics. They go ahead and try to rush it now through drop. Taken still here on site with the judge. But Cryptid will try to rotate.
There's a little bit of a
flank,
flank here.
though.
They're gonna meet.
Nito gets one.
Still fighting a little bit, does a little bit of
30
damage,
seconds
but
left.
Brian lands that final headshot. Now with 30 seconds remaining, there's just not a whole lot of time to be able to do anything. They're gonna have to commit to this B site, and Okajix is ready for them with this Spectre, so this is so doable.
Oh, Bunny Fufu
Flash
with a
comes
great
through.
random flash. Only 13 seconds remaining.
10 seconds left.
Fry has
Last
to get this
player
bomb down.
standing.
Okajix and Stelio taking out
Planted.
the rest of Fry's teammates, though. Stelio getting the final pick into Fry. Hey, you see, great try from Cryptid there. They know they had the worst guns. Try to play it a little bit slower, bait out the A side a little bit, get the rotate. They were able to get that flank down, get that Sheriff on them. But Space Mode just having the better guns, having that Bulldog, able to kind of run the rest of Cryptid down. They did get plant money, though. Cryptid does get a little bit of plant money. So their econ is going to be a little bit better. Space Mode, though, still has the favor here. 9-5 in their favor.
Yeah, and honestly, a little bit more of a mixed bag, but you see the 2 Spectres, the Odin, and then the rifles. So,
Suppressing.
you know, not your
Joke's
standard-
over! You're dead!
Oh.
Stelio, though,
quite the lineup for the KO. But Celio already finding, I think it was 2, right?
Yeah, so they managed to find 2, but now Min evening out the score here.
Yeah, Buddy Fufu with this Odin, very dangerous to have. The wall goes up to try and block the line of sight, but then cut down as now they're just gonna decide to rotate away, it seems. Well, of course, again, I spoke too soon. And now they're just gonna wait things out a little bit. The knife goes through. They
Last player
Okajix is
standing.
here, and yeah, there's the shot onto Okajix. Now it's gonna be a free plant.
Yeah, taking the only one remaining, definitely doable with the amount of HP Bunny
Spike
Fufu has
planted.
left. Kai is going to get that bomb down though. Taken. I want to try to make something happen here for Space Mode. Can they take round? Going to spot out Bunny Fufu, but Kai going to do a nice little peek, getting cryptid yet another round. Now 9-6, back in Space Mode's favor. Both teams again doing a great job here. The bonus round does go in Cryptid's favor, but there's a lot of good plays coming out, a lot of good picks coming out. And now the momentum might get started here for Cryptid.
Yeah, it is. I do find it a little interesting, but if you didn't choose to keep the Odin, just decided to switch it out for a rifle at the end of the round right there. But you know, maybe it was a mistake by I don't really know right there. But already creeping up drop. Actually, I'm not sure if they're aware of Bunny Fufu's position quite yet. Nikto playing an aggressive angle on the door, as well as Okajix just swinging CT, gonna activate the showstopper, but still not sure if they know where these players are. They're gonna be the shot through,
Bunny
but
Fufu gets
and
blinded!
Fry both find one, taken, able to land the knife
want to
shot
fight it?
onto Bunny Fufu, who was blinded. So, but the plant is going to be able to go down for Cryptic, and now in this post plant.
Yeah, they're up a player here in Cryptid. All they gotta do is play this time. Stelio ready on the flank though, able to take Fry out. Kai getting a nice trade back on Stelio though. Keep that man advantage up. Taken gonna try to run it out with the flash. The trade's coming out, but Cryptid is going to manage to hold that site. All they gotta do is hold their angles and let Space Mode push into them, which is exactly what they just did. And they were able to get another round in their favor. The momentum starting to come out from Cryptid, gaining a couple rounds back. Now, only 2 rounds down from Space Mode, going to try to get some more rounds here. Min at 26 kills, Kai at 23, and now Space Mode going to have to save. Cryptid may be going to be able to start getting closer and closer toward Space Mode score.
Turret out.
Yeah, and I mean, that attack, I do want to point out the Astra Wall as well, because it didn't seem it didn't seem like much, but once that went up, it made it so much harder for the defense to make anything happen. But then already finding the first pick, looking for a second to open, looking for an awkward gunfight,
There's 2.
but is able to find it. So that's A site control taken, and now Min off the back of this ult just gonna continue to try and move forward.
One enemy
Another
remaining.
more. Oh my gosh, what is going
Race
on?
for Min?
Min just running in and killing everybody. And now
On
it's a
this
hunt for
save
Nikto.
here. Oh! You're gonna spot out Frost. A flawless round coming out from Cryptid. Min just able to get 4. Just coming out with the aggression, with some great entry on that duelist from Phoenix. Now having that 30 bomb. Min able to get all the picks that they needed. Get Cryptid on the site. Gain a flawless round. Space Mode was on their save, but Cryptid not giving anything to Space Mode, bringing it to 9-8. Only 1 round down. Can they keep this momentum going?
things down off the back of that aggressive play, but Min already, again, just finding that first pick, swinging out, looking for more. Devore finally able to shut him down, hitting that headshot. So that's gonna, but that'll, I think that creates enough awareness over on the B site. So Fry, or sorry, not Fry, Kai might be able to
Close enough.
might be able to find their way on the site as Devore finds another pick on Bunny Cuckoo. Yeah, and everybody's just fighting over B, but Kai with the bomb gets it planted. So now
All they're gonna do is hold the time with the ult.
Hold it by himself though. This is gonna be so hard. Okajik's already swinging out,
One enemy
dancing around
remaining.
this pillar, and yeah, there's the kill. And now there's just close to no time.
pulling them
Fry able to get the suck off. So they're not. So Okajik's not gonna be able to quite hold the bomb yet.
Okajik has to get on bomb here.
Doable.
Oh, but it's half. Okajik managed to have it.
And there's
doesn't
the
just
spray
get the pick.
through, just not quite enough damage. The boss gonna try and hide to save the gun, but Nikto swings with the running gun, able to get that headshot. And
Yeah. And now with Space Mode managing to kind of get their guns back, they were able to shut down what Cryptid had. And now Space Mode up to 10-8. Cryptid gonna have to fight back a little bit here for their rounds. Can't let Space Mode get too far ahead here.
yeah, I did
I need
like that
obscuring
play,
vision.
from Cryptid, honestly. You know, a little bit of the quarterback sneak. Trying to get the bomb down, you know, to pull a quick one. I mean, honestly, that breach charge just kind of won the round right there for Space Mode, though. So, still nice attempt though from Cryptid, showing something a little bit
Without
different.
They haven't
lost a
Getting it down
player.
later.
That's what matters, is they haven't lost a player yet.
Of
As
course,
I say that
as
though,
yeah, right as it's mentioned, Min gonna take a lot of damage, but we'll heal back to 100 health at least. With Molly.
Spike planted.
Stun will come through as Okajik.
Last player standing.
And a
Oh, man,
second on the
Okajik!
board, but Okajik's
Ruthless
still doing a
individual.
lot of work. Fry finally able to shut down Okajik. 1v2, and in a little bit of an awkward gunfight, just kind of a head glitch gunfight with Stelio. Stelio able to land that final shot and shut things down. And Space Mode finally able to pick up steam a little bit on this defense.
yeah, and what a round from Okajix there. Able to get so many 4 and be able to retake that site. Space Mode now up 11-8. Cryptid only being able to really afford 2 guns, it looks like here. Maybe going, and Space Mode's still having all their weapons. Cryptid maybe gonna have to fight. Oh, actually still a decent buy here for Cryptid as I say that. Frost the only one here with a Spectre. Going to have to make something happen here, or Space Mode is gonna be on match point, and Cryptid is gonna have to buy as much as possible. Oh, but man! Clean shot on a Nikto to start off this round.
And that's going to be the ult use, so that's going to be a lot of space potentially. Continuing to move forward. Oh my gosh! Lands the shot onto Devore last second. So now Frost just moving forward and going to choose to upgrade to the Vandal as he's taken.
You are
Getting
divided.
swing, that's a lot of damage done.
Well, that Astro Wall.
Wall and then swinging out, but landing the shot and getting the kill while full blind. Now he trying to get this spike planted.
Spike
These
planted.
smokes, but
Okajik's
doing a
oh, it's so
lot of
winnable
work
now.
finding too.
It's so winnable here. It looks so lost. In a 2v5, Okajik's managing to take out 2.
One enemy
Spots
remaining.
Kai. Kai takes out Taken though. Okajik's only 15 HP. Still doable for Okajik's. The flank comes around. Kai able to get the pick on Okajik's. It's as I said. Cryptid needed something to happen there, or they wouldn't have been able to afford, and Space Mode would have been on match point. But what a great round coming out, especially from Min there. able to get an initial pick. 2 after the Phoenix ult comes out. Get Space Mode onto site. Or, sorry, get Cryptid onto site. Get that plant down. Gain them another round back. Only 2 rounds down now, and Space Mode is going to have to save.
Min on pace to hit 40 this game. Just want to point that out.
Yeah. Men kind of going crazy.
That is wild.
Powerless.
It looks like they're going to do an aggressive play toward A again.
Moving right on through. Min and Sands taken with the shorty. Not much gonna be able to do there just with that range. Okajix with the Spectre though.
Spike planted.
Pick her too. But Min finding the headshot onto Death and looking for more, does find Okajix, but Okajix gonna trade out even as Bunny lands the headshot on Nikto.
Only 2 players remaining for Space Mode here. Managing to take Frost out though. Now 3 players remaining. The stun, and still he gets a res on a Devor. Managing to take out Bunny Fufu. Now Space Mode being up, but as I say
player
that,
standing.
Kai gets taken out. Stelio managing to take out Kai. Devor trying to do what they can, throwing that Killjoy ult down.
Knocking them.
Stelio has to hold this,
Yeah, just
but
not gonna
Fry
happen.
will pull it off.
Clutch.
Hey, but what a great
people,
round
come
from
on
Space
now.
Mode
I'm
there.
anticipating
They
my
had such a
congratulations.
light buy. They had to save, but they were able to get 4 of the enemy team's players. So it is still very close here. Another very close Fracture game. Both teams doing very well. Such a back and forth here. 11-10 still in Space Mode's favor. Both teams able to buy the guns that they need. So this could go either way, but this kind of is a deciding round here for Cryptid, or it will be match point for Space Mode.
And now already moving. Well, it seemed as though they were gonna try and do a little bit of a quick take.
Started in it.
Yeah, they started to try and do a little bit of a quick take, but there's just so much utility being sent through. They just decided to back off a little bit. Either wait it out or rotate away. So, but we do see Bunny Fufu still trying to fight it out a little bit. So there's still a little bit of presence. Smart and Min even still on the other side at main. The fun begins. So, but the rest of their team, they're all over at A. So this is interesting.
And
Min does find the pick on a Nikto. Stelio finds the trade out onto Bunny Fufu, but the plant is going down.
Spike
so
planted.
now in this post plant, Space Mode just going to have to run all the way across the map in order.
On the breach ult though, this could be dangerous.
The flash through for Kai to try and waste a little bit of time, but Okajix still lands the headshot, and now it's that much more difficult. Okajix finding another headshot onto Frost, so that's just another step forward.
All they gotta do is hold.
Enemy remaining.
For me.
Trying to get the fuse, but
Okajix going crazy right now. Able to take out 4. Cryptid trying to hold for time, just sitting in
Match
main.
point.
But Okajix rushing it in really hard, able to get those 4 picks. Now match point in Space Mode's favor. And we are going to see a little bit of a light buy come out from Cryptid. Don't quite have the money they might want. Min does have the rifle and full shield though, and Min is a dangerous force. 39 kills here, almost dropping 40. This is still very possible for Cryptid, but they are on such a light buy. We'll have to see what happens.
Oh my god.
And there's the first pick.
Go!
Yeah, and that's the ult as well, so probably just gonna run right on in, trying to find picks. Okajix holding this corner, but good opportunity here to shut
the
down
flash.
the ult from Min, but the flash is gonna be able to do its work. Bunny Fufu finds the big
Spike
take and trying to
planted.
swing through, but shut down by Min. With the spike planted now, it's in this 4v2.
You will not kill
Nikto
my
trying
ally.
to
One
get
enemy
something
remaining.
going, finds something on a Bunny Fufu, but
Still needing to
Red's gonna
left.
come through. Nikto Spacemo now by themselves trying to get these shots. And the Fry with the operator shuts it down. And oh
Hey,
my goodness.
I knew it was certainly possible for that team. You see, that Min has the buy. Now 42 kills, getting 3 that round. Was able to buy, getting their team on site with that Phoenix ult and getting the picks that they needed. And were able to secure that round. Space Mode's still on match point. Cryptid going to have to win this round to put the game into overtime. And Space Mode on a little bit of a light buy here. So it's certainly doable for Cryptid, especially after that round.
My ult's ready.
Swinging through, finds the first pick on the Min.
Grenade!
Cryptid now down a player. As I said that though, Kai gets the pick on a Nikto. Back to even. All Space Mode has to do is hold these sites.
You are powerless.
Kai's gonna choose to use that KO ult. So now all of the abilities are just
planted.
turned off for the defense. The
Okajik's
damage, but Okajik
great.
is still just getting kills. Finds 2 on that cross. Now he's gonna run.
One
in,
enemy
trying to
remaining.
Stun.
find this just the end of the game now as it finds the 4th and looking for the final player. Stelio finds the pick onto Fry.
Defenders win.
That's gonna be the game in favor of Space Mode.
Such a great, it was another 13-11. That's now 2 13-11s in a row. We saw Checkmate do it in the first game, and now we see Space Mode do it. Just very close game again. Fracture just really being one of those maps where whenever you have teams that can play well together, which all 4 teams we've seen tonight are fantastic at just being able to play as a team, get the picks that they need, and Min going off. Fantastic performance from Min.
Yeah.
Almost being able to win them that game. But Space Mode just able to push it out just a little bit. Close game from both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was definitely a way to close it out for us tonight. I mean, a little bit of a nail biter right there at the end. So,
Yeah.
so definitely 2 really good games tonight. So great job from all 4 of the teams that played.
Yeah.
Um,
Checkmate, Vandals, Space Mode, and Cryptid, all very great teams. It's fun. It's fun to see close games like that because you want it to be so competitive. And all these teams are very good at playing competitively with one another.
absolutely. But with that, we're gonna be closing out for tonight. I want to remind everyone that we do have Re-Oath tomorrow
Yes.
night.
Tune
So
in for
make
that
sure
one.
to tune in for that. It'll be just a little bit just come in, hang out, talk about some esports, talk about some Oath, it's a lot of fun. So make sure to check that out. And then also on Tuesday night at 7, we have our Overwatch games as well. So, stop by, support the Overwatch teams, and check that out as well. It's a lot of fun
Yeah.
to watch. So, yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week.